Hey Sarah, it's Jeff. I watched your video and I just have some comments for you. Overall, I really liked your setup. I thought it was very professional the way that you presented it. I really liked the generation of how you got your shape for your design. I know you're supposed to show all three, and it was actually pretty clear that you had a nice direction with where you're going, so I don't think the 3 iterations were really necessary. One of the better parts of your project was definitely showing that all the empty space is actually opportunity, and so I think you should keep pressing and showing how you're going to make the city better by taking that space, because each one's an individual opportunity to make the city better. I think you could have defined a resilient landscape before you started just talking about it. Most architects are going to know what you mean by that, most designers, but I think it would help make your project stronger if you say, this is a resilient city, this is why they're good, and then this is how my site is going to be more resilient. And you almost did that. I think you just maybe like one more visual or kind of one more goal, or you just said it. Another thing was you talked about how the city was shrinking, but you didn't say how that's making the city worse with there's higher crime and poverty and all that. I know you've done the research on proving that, but you could have inserted that into the movie to make it a little bit stronger that the city needs a little bit of healing, and by doing this project, you're going to solve the city issues. Overall, there wasn't too much wrong, so that was pretty much just nitpicking at it. I think one good visual to maybe work on next, as if you didn't have enough work, would maybe to show a timeline of the city, because the city kind of grew into what was a forest, and now that it kind of almost seems like you're trying to take that forest and grow it back into the city. So maybe show the landscape kind of taking back over, just as a kind of fun timeline type thing to really drive home the point of your new green space. Overall, really good job though. So good job. Keep going.